I guess the tall is a misnomer. I'm not tall, but I am long, if you lay me down. Right. I got arrested one time. They asked me how tall I was. I was like 4'3"-ish. He didn't think it was funny either. Yeah, no, they will arrest the cripple. They just kind of hook me to the back of the car and drag me downtown. All right, what's going to happen? I'm going to wind up in a wheelchair? Who gives a shit? All right. Asked me to step out of the car. I was like, you need to watch your language. I ain't stepping out of shit. Right? I ain't walking a straight line and my nose is right here. All right? Oh, man. I got arrested for weed. I'm from Iowa. It's still illegal in Iowa because it's like another fucking planet or something. I don't understand it. They say it's dangerous. No. The only way weed is dangerous is if you have some and you live in Iowa. Right? Actually, no. The only way it's dangerous is if you're a pot farmer and you're in your pot barn and your pot barn catches on fire and you're too high to get the hell out. All right? I did find the edibles, though. The edibles aren't a big thing back home. We just get the flower, right? We just smoke a lot of that. But, like, I found the edibles, and this dude, he sold me this 12-ounce soda with 100 milligrams of THC in it. I had no idea what any of that meant. He was just like, you're going to want to share this with somebody. I was like, you're going to want to go fuck yourself. Right? $15 for a soda? I'm taking this to the dome, son. Right? Yeah, I lost a day and a half. Right? I fell asleep. I was like sitting in the middle of the couch, and I just kind of like tipped over. It was like when I drank it, like it was nighttime, because you know I'm an adult. I do my drugs at night, and like I fell asleep, and it was dark, and then like I woke up kind of, and it was light out, and like I'm a stay-at-home son, so it wasn't like I had any meetings to be to or anything. So I just kind of tipped over the other way and went back to sleep, and I woke up again, and it was dark, and I was like, well, I couldn't have slept that long. I'm going back to sleep. And then like I woke up. You ever like wake up like you're late for something? Like you just shoot up and you're like, oh my God, I exist. Like that's what happened. I just shot awake and I'm just like, I just lost a day and a half. Like, and my phone's dead, and like I'm trying to go to the bathroom because like I just been sleeping for a day and a half. Like I got some work to do. And like I'm trying to call my dog. Like I can't find my dog, which is a bummer because like he's my ride. Right? Like I call it urban dog sledding. Just hook the leash to him and say go, and he takes off like he's sponsored by Kibbles. Right? 15, 20 mile an hour. I give the laser light, I can supercharge little bastard to like 28. Right? Just fucking get it. Smart too. If I say left, he'll go left. Right, he'll go right. The only thing he won't do is fucking stop. Learn not to tie the leash to me, because like if we're coming to traffic and he's not stopping, later, bud. Yeah, I'm crippled, not stupid. Right? I'm not going down with the dog. But yeah, no, I can't find my dog, and then like I roll over this wrapper, like it has a very distinctive crinkle. Like potheads know our crinkles, right? And like this crinkle should have had 5 cookies in it, and instead it just had a bunch of teeth marks on it, and I still can't find my dog. And then like I find him, and he's just in like a puddle of stupid on my floor, and like I can't even get mad at him at that point, because like he's not even conscious. I'm just kind of like, well, I'll see you on the other side, bud. Right? Like, my friend's dog ate. Where am I on time? Have you guys told me to, am I doing good still? Okay, cool. I just didn't want to be a dick. Right? No, my buddy's dog got into the edibles one time, and like he didn't realize that's what happened. He just saw his dog like passed out. And so like he took it to the vet, you know, and the vet couldn't figure out what was wrong with him, because it's Iowa. It doesn't happen very often. We usually keep our drugs pretty close. And so the vet thought he had a seizure or something, just gave him Valium. And it's like, right, like you couldn't chill this dog out anymore if you shot it. Like this thing was dead to the world for days. I don't know. I come from a really small town, like tiny little town. Like we only got 3 businesses. We have a bar, we have a bank, and we have a repo company. That's it. So you can get a loan, you can blow it at the bar and get your shit repoed. All within a town of 200 people. Like, yeah, keep laughing. I want my car back. Right? My neighbor's driving it, pissing me off. We actually don't even have the bank anymore. It got repoed. All right? Bar's still going strong, though. Like, when I first moved there, I hated it. because like I was still a real boy. I could run, jump, climb, fit in tight places, ride skateboards, bicycles and shit. And this town, it's perfectly flat, it's perfectly straight. There's not a hill, a step, a ledge, a curb, nothing. And when I first got there, that sucked. But then after I got in my wreck, and I'm all half as tall, twice as wide, and curbs make my titties bounce, like this place is like a cripple's heaven, right? There's not a stair, a ledge, a curb, nothing, right? Yeah, we covered that. Stairs and me don't get along very well. My dad figured out right away I don't like stairs. When I first got in my wreck, I started like gaining a bunch of weight and realized that my breasts were bigger than my girlfriend's breasts. And so like I went on a diet, and I because obviously I can't go jogging, you know, so like I need to work on what I'm eating. And I found the Vicodin vodka diet. Like, you guys are familiar with it. Right on. Like, yeah, right. It's effective, man. I lost weight and opportunities and friends and respect and all kinds of shit, right? Like, it was like a one-stop shop for lose everything. And then my parents, they took notice and like, well, we need to do something about this. And my dad was like, well, we could put, or my mom first suggested we could quit drinking and set a good example. And my dad was like, forget that. Like, we're just going to put the booze in the basement. Yeah, laugh it up, assholes. Yeah, I pondered on that shit for days. I was like Ocean's 11 in there. I came up with the perfect heist, right? Conned my little sister into leaving the rolly office chair at the bottom of the stairs, because I can't take the wheelchair with me, right? Like, that's evident. Or actually, we're not attached, you know? So like, I've got to crappie flop down the steps one cheek at a time, and I've got to do it with the lazy man grabber hand and the pool stick strapped to my back like some kind of crippled ninja. I've got to climb up in the rolly office chair and row across the basement. But a rolly office chair is not a kayak, so you can't really row. You just spin around in circles, right? Yeah, keep laughing. I was stuck there for like 15 minutes for like a cripple with a limp. Right, and then I get across the basement, and I grab the lazy man grabber hand, quality tested by Ed Burrows, that is. That'll hold a liter of Jack Daniels above your head, if you're quick about it. And so I get the bottle down, and I fill up my 20 ounce, because, you know, I can't take the liquor bottle with me. That's evidence, right? Like, no body, no crime. So like, I put the bottle back, I get back upstairs, I get my drunk on, I'm tickled to death, right? I thought of everything. I'm a goddamn criminal mastermind, you know? I think I'm a genius. Until a couple days later, my old man's like, hey dude, did you get into my whiskey? I'm like, seriously? Wheels? Stairs? It's a good thing you're a mechanic, because you're a shitty detective. He's like, well, smartass, you could have had one of your friends go get it. Fuck. I hadn't thought of that. Could have had one of my friends go get it. But like, at that point, I had to tell him. I was like, oh no, old man, I'm a real boy, right? I got that shit myself. He was so impressed, he gave me the rest of the bottle. It's like, work smarter, not harder, little buddy. Think it through. I'm Ed Burrows. Thank you guys. You guys are fun.
Give it up.